James Weekends, lekker bewolk, kom groot reën. James, ja, daar kom reën. So oor 2 dae van nou af gaan dit vir 2 dae lank reën. Ons gaan vanaand reën kry en môre aand reën kry en dan is dit 2 dae wat die hele dag gaan reën. Maar of dit groot reën is, ek weet nie. Ons het nou al so baie water gehad hierdie jaar, dit is ongelooflik. Soos ek vroeër in die live gesê het, daar's mense wat ander mense beledig in die dorp, sê dis onmoontlik, ons het nie so baie reën gehad, soos 200 mm nie. 4 na 5 duim reën in St Lucia vir 'n aand is glad nie ongeken nie. Ons het nou vir jare lank 'n baie droë siklus gehad, die wetenskaplikes het dit so beskryf, very dry cycle. But that is our normal rainfall figures. If it rains properly, it rains 4 to 5 inches a night. But I think if it keeps on raining like this, we get more mud into the estuary, but the estuary mouth will stay open. If we get localized rain like this, it's a good thing, because then it doesn't get mud, it just flushes the system. But hey, wat se vrot eet jy? Nee, kom ons gaan mond toe, kom. But as long as we've got a net outflow of water, we won't have a functioning estuarine system. Every time we've got marine retention, the system flushes itself again and everything lands up back onto the beach. We've got no dead marine fish, so that we don't have an algae bloom like the scientist that is now employed for the management plan is writing in their preamble. The first thing that they tackle is algae bloom. I've never experienced the algae bloom here in St Lucia in all the time that I lived here. We don't have algae blooms. Even now with the high population of people in Kula village, with them not having flush toilets and proper sewage storage, I don't foresee we're going to have an algae bloom ever. To try and prepare the management plan for an algae bloom and ignoring the sediment, it's very, very dangerous, very reckless. At this rate, we will never get the mangroves back and the estuary system functioning. Don't know why they use out of town scientists that hasn't even been to St Lucia, that don't walk the beaches on a regular basis, and why they ignore Dr. Ricky Taylor's findings, that has been a scientist here since the early 70s, and did most of the data recording that they're now referencing to. There's even young scientists blaming him for the separation of the estuary and Pelosi River mouth. It wasn't his decision, never. He motivated the decision, but it wasn't his decision. It was, I don't know what they called it those years ago, but same function as a multidisciplinary task team. Farmers, business people, community members that supported the 1950 scientific decision by a lady, I can't remember her name. I'll try and find it again. They decided that the Pelosi River and the St Lucia estuary mouth should be separated. And by 1960, that was too late. I've got a couple of videos. Just want to do this highlight quickly.